afternoon. We are running a Quincy Recovery Walk up at Pageant Field. I think this is our third or fourth event that we've done. And we probably get about 100, 150 people, do a 3-mile walk loop, down Furnace Brook, around Quincy Shore Drive and back to Pageant Field. Ice cream, hot dogs. We use vendors that have been approved by the city. And, it's pretty basic. It's going to be free to all the walkers and just bring the recovery community together and give them an event to do something that's recognizing people in the industry and people who are in recovery. So that's basically what we're doing. Pretty simple.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone here have any questions, concerns regarding recovered souls for a special use permit for the annual Quincy Recovery Walk? Seeing none, board members, questions, concerns? No. Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Recovered Souls for a special use permit for their annual Quincy Recovery Walk on Sunday, October 25th, beginning at 9:30 a.m. at Pageant Field.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Agenda item number 2, hearing regarding the request of Samantha Cooper with Break Rock Brewing for a one-day liquor license for a charity cornhole tournament at Pageant Field on Sunday, September 6th, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Samantha Cooper and Jay Southwood. Hi, Jay. Why don't you tell us about your cornhole tournament?
Sure, and apologies, Samantha emailed me. She was coming from a good distance and couldn't get here in time. So she, as a resident, approached us. She saw our draft trailer around town at another fundraising event and reached out and said, hey, we're doing this fundraiser. Are you guys available to come pour at it? So we reached out to the clerk's office, try to get that in motion, but it's a pretty small event. I think around 50 to 75 attendees are expected. As far as I know, they're not doing any food trucks, just bringing in their own outside food. They have already got approval from Parks Department on the use of Pageant Field, and we would just go up there for a couple hours using, as always, our tip certified staff and help them out, raise money for the ALS Foundation and Crime Victims Treatment Center.
Great, thank you. Anyone have any questions regarding a one-day liquor license for a charity cornhole tournament at Pageant Field? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? Seeing none, looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Samantha Cooper and Jay Southwick with Break Rock Brewing for a one-day liquor license for a charity cornhole tournament at Pageant Field, Sunday, September 6th, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set, Jay.
all.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Agenda item number 3, hearing regarding the request of the Quincy Youth Hockey Association, Inc. for a one-day liquor license for the Slap Shot Social Gathering at the Quincy Youth Arena at 60 Murphy Memorial Drive on August 21st from 4 to 7 p.m. John McNeil, why don't you tell us about your event?
Sure. It's just a family-oriented, member-only event, not open to the public. It's basically the kickoff to the season. It's going to be held in the parking lot at the rink, and food and drink will be provided by the Fowl House, with the proceeds going right back to the program. Like I
Great.
said, it's not open to the public. So.
Great, thank you. Anyone have any questions, concerns regarding Quincy Youth Hockey Association for a one-day liquor license for the Slap Shot Social? Wow, that's hot.
I didn't pick the name.
Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? You always do such a great job, and we appreciate that. Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of John McNeil for a one-day liquor license for a Slap Shot Social Gathering, Quincy Youth Arena, 60 Murphy Memorial Drive, August 21st, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set, John. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Agenda item number 4, hearing regarding the request of North Shore Bartending for a service for a one-day liquor license for a private event at 44 School Street, St. John's Baptist Church on September 12th, beginning at 2:30 p.m. George McCabe was going to be here, however, he's unable to attend. The application is here in order The tent company will seek the necessary permits and will connect with the health department. This is a private event. If anyone has any questions, concerns regarding North Shore bartending services for a one-day liquor license at 44 School Street, St. John's Church. Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns? Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of North Shore Bartending Service for a one-day liquor license for a private event at 44 School Street, St. John the Baptist Church on September 12th, beginning at 2:30 PM.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, moving to agenda item number 5. Hearing regarding the request of Spotlight Billiards LLC for a license for 4 pool tables at 11 through 17 Newberry Street. Proposed hours of operation Monday through Thursday, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Proposed manager Renming Chen. And hello, how are you?
Good, how are you? My name is
Good, thank
Mary
you.
Chen.
Very nice to meet you. Why don't you tell us about your plans at 11 through 17 Newberry Street?
Yeah, correct.
Your plans to open a billiard?
Yeah.
And have either of you worked in this kind of gaming before?
有没有玩过 before？ 以前有没有玩过？
Yeah, I have.
You have experience? Okay. Does anyone have any questions, concerns regarding Spotlight Billiards LLC for 4 pool tables at 11 through 17 Newberry Street? Okay. I'm going to ask you to take a seat, and if you have questions, concerns, you can come up to the mic. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Tracy Shepherd, Wayne Shepherd. We live on Newbury Street. We just had questions about capacity and can you bring food and drink in? Is it a private club? Like it just seems very strange.
There wasn't a whole lot of information shared, but
Right.
I do know that it'll only be water and no food.
So
It's-
people can't bring anything in?
No.
No,
Like, so no alcohol
No.
to be carried in
So
whatsoever.
what's the capacity of the space? For 4 billion,
You know, there's like-
4 pool tables? And how many people are at a time?
um, 16, it's not a huge space. We could get more information for you.
I mean, I did
you
email
know-
and try to get more information before this and never heard back, so. Just, there's 20 families living on that street.
Yep.
And, I feel like part of Quincy's a little forgotten about as it is. There's a lot of stuff being dumped under that
Trash
bridge. And
everywhere.
some stuff going on over there that really shouldn't be going on. I don't know if a billiards room, and I don't know what their intentions are, and I really didn't get any information.
Yeah, there is room for 9 parking spots there.
Yeah, because there's a church there.
Yep.
There's a church right next to them, like a
In the
Baptist
same
church.
building?
They share it on Sundays, yeah.
Can I share that with you?
Sure.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's 9 spots out front,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and 4 tables, 16 people at a time?
Is that-
Is it something that you have to make an appointment? Or is it open to the public?
We need to make an appointment. Sometimes more full that only 8 people.
8 people at a time?
At a time?
No have evening event, no alcohol, just for people playing.
Nothing after hours, or no one can, they gotta be out by that certain time and all that stuff.
There's standard table rates of $18 an hour. A membership package of 10 hours is $150. And additional revenue from non-alcoholic beverages, snacks.
Yeah, just who's gonna be who's gonna be, watching, I just would worry that
Yeah,
it's gonna, I'm gonna go down at 11 o'clock at night, it's a little, and no offense at all.
Yep.
I mean, but a little rowdy or something like that. I mean, there's kids living on that street.
we certainly
Dog
have,
walkers on the street. I just feel like we need some more information, a little bit more time to have more people in our street to.
okay, I did hear from Counselor Hubley too, that he did have, he sent the notice.
Yep.
Yep.
That's why I read.
Yep. And we hear your concerns.
Okay.
And we'll take that into account when we vote on it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank
Seems like a
you.
weird place for.
Thank you. Anyone else have any questions, concerns regarding Spotlight Billiards LLC? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns?
Yeah, I think I'm just confused on, so people rent out a table for a specified period of time? Like, how does that, how do you, I understand there's, 8 people at a time in the building, but it's all, how do they schedule the table? Is it like an online app that they schedule their time? So you don't have 20 people in there at one time waiting to play pool or wait for their turn?
他是意思问你他们怎么是定时间来，就是说都是我的朋友，都是这一个圈子里面的这样。
你帮我啊，对，你帮我跟他说啊。
So he's pretty much these peoples are a group of people of his friends. They can make appointment on a cell phone, so they won't be overbooked. So they can match the time. Like one table can be played 2 hours. So then the next round will be scheduled. The next appointment.
And then the drinks and snacks, is that like a vending machine, or are you gonna have somebody in there actually working during the open hours?
所以有人在那边，你就在那边。
Yeah.
So he's gonna be there.
You're gonna be there, do you have other employees, or it's just you all the time?
Yeah.
Just you all the time?
就你。
对，Yeah.
That's all I have.
Any other questions? Yes.
And what kind of food? Just snack food or?
The package.
Soda,
Could
canned
be
soda?
Some cracker, cookie, something. Yeah, no cooked food, anything.
No, no cooked food.
No bringing in cooked food or?
No.
We don't serve parties, so.
Okay. Any other questions, concerns?
I think, it's kind of a novel concept, and I think that I do hear your concerns. We always have the ability to approve something and then call people back if it's not what it's purported to be. You understand that?
Yep, I understand.
And we do have licensed board agents that will go out and look at the space. I know Counselor Hubley was out.
Want this on your street, right? I mean, come on.
I know Counselor Hubley was out and met with the applicant. And with that, look for a motion.
Motion to approve the request, Spotlight Billiards LLC, for a license for 4 pool tables at 11 to 17 Newbury Street. Proposed hours of operation Monday to Thursday, noon to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 12 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Proposed manager, Renming Chen.
Second.
Do you want a roll call?
I would like a roll call, please.
Okay, on the motion to approve Inspector Bowman,
Yes.
Commissioner Conlon,
Yes.
Chief Kennedy,
Yes.
Chief Smith,
Yes.
Chair Crispo.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Contingent on, a look back within 3
months?
3 months, please.
3-month review.
3-month review, and we'll have you back if there's any issues.
So that means we can continue forward to.
Yes, it does, sir.
in the back of the room, you'll see Lieutenant Coughlin is right there. He's going to speak to you outside and set up some inspections to check out and see what you're saying it is actually what it is. So you'll meet him and Detective Carthus, and you'll be seeing him a bit to make sure that everything's in compliance, or else we'll have to go back in front of the board and potentially revoke this, okay?
Okay.
All right,
And come see me for the actual license,
Come to see you
for the actual
Correct.
license.
when will they,
Later this
If it's-
week.
you will notify.
if it's not what it's purported to be at this meeting, 4 tables and 8 people. So, well, if we give it a shot, and again, they're going to be meeting with license agents. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
meet Lieutenant Coughlin outside.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Agenda item number 6, hearing regarding the request of Gray's Group LLC doing business as Gray's Coffee for a common victual license for the premise located at 1237 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Miranda Mackey. Proposed hours of operation Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Hello, Ms.
Hi.
Mackey. Why don't you tell us about your concept for Gray's?
Sure. So Gray's is named after my daughter, Grayson. We started as a coffee cart 4 months ago, and we kind of outgrew our little coffee cart pretty quickly. We have a big community-based customers, so primarily like women and mothers. So a lot of moms we've noticed, like it's some of their first time like coming out when they come and get a coffee. So whenever I hear that, it really makes me feel good about the business, because I think we're doing more than just like starting a business. I think we're like building a really strong community. So we had the opportunity to be at the Quincy Pop-Ups location, which is a short-term lease, and it's just kind of more of like a stepping stone for us to really get out of like just the cart scene and have more of like a brick and mortar location.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone here have any questions, concerns regarding Gray's Group LLC doing business as Gray's Coffee for a common victual license at 1237 Hancock Street? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns?
Just ask for you to reach out to the health department for an inspection before you open.
Okay, perfect. I think I've talked to a few people, so I just have to get it on the books for the scheduled date. Okay.
Anyone else? Questions, concerns? Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Gray's Group LLC doing business as Gray's Coffee for a common victual license for the premises located at 1237 Hancock Street. Proposed manager Miranda Mackey. Proposed hours of operation Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Agenda item number 7, hearing regarding the request of Apple New England LLC doing business as Applebee's 200 Hancock Street for a change of manager on their all-alcohol beverage restaurant license from Craig Galvin to Ronnie Belazaire. Hello, how are you? Good, thank you. Why don't you tell us about the change of manager?
Well, I just got recently promoted to general manager to the location in Quincy, and basically I will be running the restaurant going forward.
Okay, and you have experience?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I have been with the company for 12 years.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyone here have any questions, concerns regarding Applebee's for a change of manager for their all-alcohol beverage restaurant license? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? Looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Apple New England LLC doing business as Applebee's 200 Hancock Street for a change of manager on their all-alcoholic beverages restaurant license from Craig Galvin to Ronnie Belazaire.
Belazaire, yes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Agenda item number 8, hearing regarding the request of Quincy Golf Lounge, Inc., doing business as Quincy Golf Lounge for an all-alcohol beverage general on-premise license for the premise located at 723 Washington Street. Proposed manager Ronald Asfa. Proposed license premise is a 1,609 square foot single-story golf simulator facility with a bar area. Attorney Molly Code Kodian and Mr. Aspa. Why don't you tell us about your concept?
Sure. So I can start off. Mr. Afsa currently is running the Golf Lounge, which is just a golf simulator, and he's looking to add an all-alcohol liquor license so that he can serve alcohol on the premises. He'll continue to serve certain snacks along with the alcohol, to include packaged snacks along with, I think, some pretzels. And that is really the only thing changing. He is already tip certified, and he'll have one employee, I believe, that is also tip certified, if not already in the process of it.
Great, thank you. Any questions, concerns regarding Quincy Golf Lounge for an all-alcohol beverage general on-premise license for 723 Washington Street? Any questions, concerns, board members? Any questions, concerns? Seeing none, looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Quincy Golf Lounge, Inc., doing business as Quincy Golf Lounge for an all-alcoholic beverages general on-premise license for the premises located at 723 Washington Street. Proposed manager Ronald Afsa. Proposed licensed premises is a 1,609 square foot single-story golf simulator facility with bar area.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set, thank you.
Thanks.
Agenda item number 9. Hearing regarding the request of Jun Tyin Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Jun Tyin Restaurant for a transfer of the on-premise wine and malt beverage license presently held by Gennaro's Eatery, Inc., doing business as Gennaro's and Son Italian Bistro and Wine Bar for the premise located at 12 Blanchard Road. The premise is a street-level restaurant of approximately 3,300 square feet with dining area and a bar. Proposed manager Feng Lin, attorney Andrew Sipperly. Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon. So as you mentioned, this is a request for a transfer of the existing liquor license for the existing location. The applicant will run a Szechuan-style Chinese restaurant on the premises. And Xiao Chen is a restaurateur with over 20 years of experience, and has had another restaurant in the Quincy area for over 6 years. So this is basically just a transfer for the exact same location.
Great, thank you. Anyone here have any questions, concerns regarding Jun Tyin Restaurant for an on-premise wine and malt beverage restaurant license? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? No? Nope. Okay, looking for a motion.
Motion to approve the request of Jun Tainan Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Jun Tainan Restaurant for a transfer of the on-premises wine and malt beverages restaurant license presently held by Gennaro's Eatery, Inc., doing business as Gennaro and Son Italian Bistro and Wine Bar for the premises located at 12 Blanchard Road. The premises is a street-level restaurant of approximately 3,300 square feet with dining area and bar. Proposed manager Feng Lin.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. I would also like to take this time to wish Jerry and his family the very best. Gennaro's, being in Quincy for over 30 years, was such a staple in the neighborhood. My parents certainly enjoyed it very much, living up on 5th Street. So all the best to Jerry and his family moving forward. Thank you. You're all set. That does conclude our regular agenda. Looking for a motion to accept the minutes for the July 14th hearing and waive the reading.
Motion to accept the minutes from the July 14th hearing and waive the reading.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And our next hearing will be held on Tuesday, September 8th. Looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.